You're entering your third season in the NFL with the Jets. What's the biggest difference that you've noticed in training camp this year versus years past?
I'd say from my standpoint, it's just very competitive. Like every day feels like a war, offense versus defense, O-line versus D-line. But yeah, it's just really competitive. But at the end of the day, we're just getting each other better. So I really enjoy practicing. I really look forward to practicing against our D-line.
You kind of hinted at it. This group of pass rushers, it just comes in waves. And what I love about watching this group is that they're all a little different.
Yeah.
I mean, we know Kingsley's really strong. David Bailey just gets off the ball. Will McDonald. How does that help trying to understand the different skill sets you're going to see rep by rep?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they're all different pass rushers. So when you're going against them, you know that you have to focus on a certain aspect of pass rushing. And I think as a tackle, Armand and I and all the other tackles in the room, I mean, we're getting a lot of valuable reps going against all these different types of rushers.
What's the most challenging to go against? The guy that gets off the ball or the guy that just kind of puts his hands into your chest and can drive you back?
I think a guy that just kind of has everything, so you don't really know what you're preparing for. And I feel like all of our guys kind of have a little mix of everything. Obviously, each guy has a strength, but they all have different aspects of their pass rush that they can get in the other O-linemen.
Is David Bailey what you expected him to be?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I haven't, ever since I got into the NFL, I've kind of lost track of college football. So, I heard about David going into the draft, but I don't really watch too much film of college football. But I mean, from day one of OTAs, I mean, he set the tempo, and he's a great rusher. There's definitely been some practices where he's gotten the better of Armand and I, but at the end of the day, we're all getting each other better. So I'm really excited for David. He's going to have a really good rookie year.
Yeah.
What did you do this offseason? I mean, you've always come into camp in good shape, but it feels like this is superhero mode right now.
You're jacked.
Yeah.
Not to bury the lead.
The media, I mean, we're in the media scrum. It's like, oh, it looks incredible. Like, what? Is there anything different?
I mean, not really. I'd say last offseason I was dealing with an injury in the offseason, so I spent the majority of that just rehabbing and just staying at the facilities trying to get my injury, back up to full speed. So going into this offseason, I was fully healthy, so that gave me an opportunity to first off just get some R&R, rest and recovery. Then after I felt good, that's when I really started to train really hard, hit the weight room, get on the field a lot. And yeah, I mean, I feel a lot better, feel a lot stronger, bigger, faster, stronger, everything. So yeah.
You've been next to John Simpson for your first 2 years. Now you'll be paired up with Dylan Parham on the left side.
Yeah.
How's it been kind of building that rapport with Dylan?
Yeah, no, I love Dylan. I mean, he's super smart. I felt like from day one, we kind of just been on the same page. And it's even at the point now where when we're on the field, we don't even have to communicate too much. Like we know each other's games. We know depending on what play, what the other guy needs. And yeah, no, me and Dylan are super locked in.
So, new play caller, but a guy that's seen a lot of football over his time. What's the emphasis from Frank Reich? What is he trying to instill the second he got here?
Really just setting the tempo, just making sure that every practice when the offense steps on the field, we're the ones that set the tempo, we're the one that dictate how practice goes. And yeah, with Frank, I love him. Every time we have a meeting, I feel like I could run through a brick wall by the end of the meeting with just, the stuff he says. But yeah, it's really just about setting the tempo, making sure that we dictate how practice goes, how the game goes.
How's it been working with Geno Smith? What kind of impact do you think that having a veteran under center does for this offensive line?
Yeah, no, I love Geno. Like you said, he's a veteran, so just having someone that's, done it at the high level before, it's just really it's really good to see, just seeing his approach, his day-to-day approach, how he approaches the meetings, how he approaches practice, walkthroughs. And for a young guy like myself, just watching that, it's really helped me a lot.
So you see the news come through this offseason. Breece Hall signs a multi-year extension, the guy you block for. What's that feeling like, knowing how talented he is and that you get a couple more years of that?
Yeah, no, I'm so happy for Breece. He deserves every single dollar of his contract. He's just a guy that he can just make something happen out of nothing. And as an O-line, obviously you don't want to put him in that position, but it's nice to know in the back of your head, if you miss a block or you miss an assignment, there's a good chance that Breece is going to make it up anyway. So.
What would a successful third year look like for you, Olu? What does success look like?
Well, I feel like for myself, a successful third year is just team success. So just winning a lot more games than we have in years past. And I know for myself, team success eventually leads into individual success. So if I'm playing well, if the O-line's playing well, if the offense is playing well, then we'll win games. So that's all I'm looking forward to.
Is there a different comfort level? Obviously, going from a rookie to year 2 is probably a big jump because the draft process is insane. But year 3, it's like you're a mainstay of this team now. The offensive line has stability. Tittman got extended. It's Armand's second year. What does that comfort do for you on the offensive line?
Yeah, I think just playing with the same guys year in and year out, it definitely just, again, like you said, just like it's just a whole sense of comfort between the whole line where I felt like as an offensive line, the number one thing you need to have between guys is trust. And, Tip was the first guy that texted me when I got drafted. I was the first guy that texted Armand when he got drafted.
Cool.
And, just being around all those guys constantly, getting those reps, it just builds a sense of trust in that room.
Yeah. Last one for me. It's going to be a fun one. What are some hobbies or fun things that you did in the off season or that you do during the season that kind of just keep you motivated or keep you, young and fun and, like things like that?
I mean, I'm a homebody. I'll be honest. Like I don't do too much. Like in the off season, I went on vacation. I went to Punta Cana. I went back home to Maryland, just relaxed with my family.
Nice.
I got a puppy, just a little Australian Labradoodle named Toby.
Nice.
And
good name.
he's really taking up a lot of time during the off season. So, I mean, I just like to, just chill out, not really do too much, just hang out with my dog, hang out with my girlfriend, just not do too much, just chill out, because I feel like at least like this off season, being healthy, I really prioritize, really working out and trying to maximize myself in terms of getting bigger, faster, and stronger. So I made sure when I wasn't working out, the activity level was pretty low. So, just a lot of time at home, just chilling.
Okay. I know you're a soccer fan.
I know.
Big World Cup summer.
Yeah.
What would it be like to have that kind of crowd atmosphere at MetLife for a Jets game?
I mean, it'd be awesome. I mean, so I went to the Brazil-Morocco game, and that was my first time at MetLife not playing there.
Sure.
So being there from a fan's perspective and seeing that crowd, seeing that environment, when Brazil scored their first goal, I literally felt the stadium shaking, and like that was such a crazy feeling. So yeah, to have that type of atmosphere being on the field, I feel like that would amplify like not only me but the entire team. So yeah, no, that'd be awesome.
Are you itching for a game day right now?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
This gets old after a while.
Yeah.
Oh no, it does, it does. And I mean, it gets to a certain point during camp where, the offense and defense, they kind of get tired of beating up on each other.
Right.
And they want to, take out all that on another team. So no, I feel like we're definitely getting to that point.
Soon enough.
Yeah. All right,
absolutely.
Olu. We're very impressed with what we're seeing so far. If you
Yeah.
are looking for some excitement, you could always switch places with Connor and have a baby at home.
Yeah.
We'll keep you up at night.
Yeah. The problem is I can't switch places with you. I would die at left tackle. So.
All right, Olu. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.